Hello and welcome to another episode of Tech's Tips. My name's Onbashi from Genie CCTV. Today we're going to discuss how to add the Wish IP cameras to the new Wish IP NVR. You must make sure that the IP address of the NVR is within the same range as the IP address of the IP camera. Now you can do that via the search tool that's built in to the NVR when you use our Wish IP range of cameras. If you choose a different camera, i.e. an Onbashi camera, then you will need to use an alternative method to change the IP address of that particular camera. So to show you how to do that now, what you need to do is log into the machine. So logging into the machine is pretty straightforward. You right click on anywhere on the screen. On the bottom left hand corner, it's like a taskbar that appears. Bottom left hand corner, you've got a picture of what looks like an open notebook. Select that icon and it will come up with a login box. Okay, so the username for that as a default setting, if you like, is admin. The password is 123456. Okay, so once you're in there, you need to make sure that the network is set for the range that you need it to be set for. So by selecting the main menu and then selecting setup, go over to the network icon, which is a picture of a globe. You should have access to the IP address details of the NVR. Okay, so make sure, and it's really important here guys, make sure that you get the IP address range correct for the network, and once you've done that, make sure that you give the IP camera an IP address that fits within that same range. And then go to the IP camera icon, which is in the main menu. We can search for the device, i.e. by selecting the search button in that window, and the device should appear at the very top. Select the checkbox on the left hand side and then add the camera. Once you've added the camera, you'll see it's listed in blue. Now go to the setup page, and in the setup page you can see you can access the channel number that it's currently connected to. You can see there's an enable and disable checkbox at the top, and there's also the IP address of the camera that it's just found. Now on this particular default camera, you'll see the IP address is 192.168.226.201. Now that's completely the wrong range for the NVR, so I need to change that to a 1 range address. So it needs to read 192.168.1 and dot and a unique number so that the device can actually find the camera. Okay, so what I'll do is select anywhere on that IP address, select backspace on the keyboard, the on-screen display keyboard that appears. You need to select the 1 range, so it'll be 001 in this case, a dot, and then for argument's sake we'll call this 101. Okay, so once you've done that, select the OK button, select apply, and then select exit and come out of the main menu. Once you do so, after a few seconds you'll notice the camera will appear. After you've added the camera to the NVR, you must make sure that you set the recording rate to match the camera. Now as default, whatever camera you add to the system, i.e. 1.3, 2 or 3 megapixel feed, it will default to 720p recording. So what you need to do is you need again to right click and go into the menu. Once you're in the menu, select setup, select record, and then once you're in record, go over to the bitrate or record bitrate tab that's along the top. And in that list, you'll see a drop down for the resolution for the camera that it's currently set for. In this case, because I've just added the camera, it's come up as a 720p camera. So you would use the drop down box to select the recording resolution that you require, i.e. 1.3 megapixel will be 720, 2 megapixel camera will be 1080p, and the 3 megapixel camera will be 3MP listed in the resolution drop down box. So once you've done that, apply the settings and exit. Your cameras will now record at that resolution. Thanks for watching the Tech Tips video. If you need any further assistance or any help with anything you've got issues with regards to the NVR and the cameras or anything that we sell, please contact us at geniecctv.com. Alternatively, you can contact us by phone on 01707 33 0541. See you again soon.